Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, world? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. This is the AM show. I am J Pad the Juggernaut. The guy next to me is LB. You know what I'm
What's up?
saying? And the guy below us is the Mellow PDC. What's going on, P?
What's happening? Let's get
Yes,
it
indeed.
cracking.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Speaking of Black History, the LFX media, man. Tell them once again, bro, because they got to know what the history. How is this Black history? Show. Tell us about that.
Well, we actually became part of Black History in December 2nd, 1968, and I'm giving you the long haul. You know what I'm saying? My mom actually found out she was pregnant the day that Martin Luther King was assassinated. So
Wow.
in my mind, I felt like I was his replacement. That's how
Mm,
I felt most of my life, being conceived the day that he was murdered. So that's how far the history within me goes. But as far as uh, this crown that I got on, the LFX Media crown, actually, what it stands for is the lake effect. And we kind of just synchronized it, synced it into a smaller, understanding. 2005, we were the Lake Effect Productions. And the first event we did, actually, it was myself and the Custom Beat King. We did I think it was a symposium for a doctor. His name was Dr. Hill.
mm-hmm.
And he paid us for videography, and we took the money and put it in an account and started doing business as a Lake Effect Productions in 2005. And
Dope.
then, 4 years later, we kind of transformed into LFX Media. But
Right.
JPad the Juggernaut is one of the founding fathers of the Lake Effect and LFX Media. If you guys didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
No one's half the battle.
No one's half the battle for sure, for sure. Hey, and funny you said that because we were talking about Black history,
Oh,
and
okay.
today's topic is has has Black History Month's significance has it wavered? Has it tailed off? You know what I'm saying in this day and age. But I think another thing we're gonna do real quick, Podge and L. We're gonna LB. You brought up a stat that I wanted to share because a lot of people may not be in the know. They may not be aware of this, but I think that it's really important that we bring this for historical purposes. This is about the actual amount of the question that L had is how many black slaves actually came over through the transatlantic slave trade. Um, First and foremost, it was one of the most horrific chapters in human history. I mean, that's just hands down. It was one of the worst times. But between 1501 and 1867, roughly 13 million African people were enslaved and transported to the Americas. That means both Americas. That means South America, North America, as part of the transatlantic slave trade. Of those, about 10.7 million survived the Middle Passage and arrived in the Americas. So roughly about just a shade under 3 million people did not make it through that passageway.
Mm.
Just another bullet point I was going to say. Um, the trade created, whether people want to accept this or not, the trade created generational wealth for Europeans and white Americans
Mm.
and established a racial hierarchy that continues to impact the United States. So that's our fact for today. You know what I'm saying? And our topic today is really one that I think that needed to be touched on, especially with all the distractions of social media and the distractions of this, that, and the third. And we are right in, I would consider, just about the middle of what they consider Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, I wanted us to look at a video. I want us to look at a video of Pharrell. Like everybody from the Neptune knows Pharrell from the Neptunes. He had a really interesting take, and I think that we should watch this video and let's do a quick little reaction, fellas, if we can. And let's start having a discussion after we take a look at this. This is a clip from YouTube. And as you can see in the caption, it says, "I think Black people should all be prepared." Pharrell Williams. Let's take a listen and see what he had to say.
I'm not a politician, but I think we should all be prepared
for
just getting our business in order. I think we should be galvanizing. We should be sharing the codes amongst each other, and we should be supporting each other's businesses.
Yeah.
And that way, it doesn't matter who's in office. We'll have our own buildings.
Expand the ecosystem.
Why not?
Absolutely.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that retrospect, guys, let's get some feedback first of all on what y'all thought about what he said. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree with that. For the simple fact, I'm already doing that. I'm in the process of getting my own business, hopefully started by next month or middle of next month. So
yeah, talk about what. Hey, Larry, real quick. I didn't mean to cut into you, but talk about the business itself and what it is that does what gave you the inspiration to do it.
Well, my business is going to be like a frozen food and convenience store. The reason I did it because I've been watching so many other entrepreneurs do their thing and successfully consistently growing in the business and working at their own pace instead of getting ahead, instead of working for somebody else and just getting by. You know what I mean? There's a big difference when you're doing your own thing because then you set your own pace. Right. So I got into that mindset, but I might as well just do my own thing. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been working on this almost 8 months now. So I'm almost on like the finish line, but I still got a little rough edges still to work out. So it's a progress like everything else.
Right. And so you're right. I mean, I think that I agree with you that you agree with what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally was saying it spot on. Like we got to start being able to share and trade the right kind of information to each other and be able to support ourselves, because all three of us on this panel, we're all entrepreneurs. All of us have our own business. You know what I'm saying? We have, whether it be an LLC or a sole proprietorship. Me personally, a sole proprietorship, that I've actually been running now for almost 18 years. Like I've been running my own show now for about 18 years. I said, you know what? I'm going in. I'm not even going to second guess what's going on. I'm just going to tap in and go in. You know what I'm saying? And ain't look back since. And I know that the key to freedom, financial freedom, is empowering yourself. And I think that most of us that have that mindset, you know what I'm saying, we know that that's one of the goals, is to be financially free of this and financially free of that. But, doing it in our own capacities and not really relying on a paycheck from somebody else to pad our pockets. You know what I'm saying? Sign Beats over in Germany checking in. What's going on, brother? Peace. I'm looking at the chat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna definitely show our chat some love. You know what I'm saying? Salute over there. And he's over in Munich checking in right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Sign. But yeah, Podge, tell me what your spin is on it, brother.
Well, I think we're faced with a lot of diversions, and politics is, politics, it is what it is, as Jay-Z said, politics as usual. But it's a lot of diversions, even just the red, the blue, the Democrats, the Republicans. It's a diversion, and it's so divisive, when you watch. And a lot of us, I'll say us because I get discouraged as well when I see people campaigning. And my theory on politics is, you almost have to be a liar to be a politician, because you have to convince this side and that side of what your beliefs are. You're just trying to get a vote. So basically, you're not being truthful. And
Right.
a lot of them, once they get elected, they kind of I said what? Oh no. And you can replay what they said, and it's still not what they're representing. So wholeheartedly, what Pharrell said, like no matter who's in office, we should be, as a village, as a community, gathering our resources and everyone playing a role. We got people that are great speakers. We have people that are IT minds. We have people that are boots on the ground, the people that, are doing the work, putting in work. Most of America is consumers, but there's a certain amount of producers who have to get out here and put a product out. And it takes ingenuity. It takes accounting. We need lawyers. We need accountants. We need people that just are business minded. So like Pharrell said, at the end of the day, when this administration came in, one of my focal points is cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that's a great point. Before you even get into that,
Go ahead.
I want to definitely give a shout out to the people tapping in. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, whatever your time zone is, just adjust it from there. The topic this morning is Black history and its significance. That was a great point, Podge. That was a great point, Podge. And I want to get into the crypto thing in a minute, but really all of this, once again, y'all, is screaming that we got to start pooling our resources together, and we got to start coming together, because now Larry got a new business. So when I seen that, immediately I was like, let me go ahead, and design a logo for his business. Let me try to get him in. That coffee got me slapping my mic around and everything. But yeah, no, go ahead and design him a logo. You know what I'm saying? This is how I can take my skill set and help his skill set become, him have a professional edge. Like Podge will say, all right, we need something for the, for the LFX, we want to try to freshen up the logo, or we want to try to do this, or we want to try to, put these things together where, we can have, good streaming here, good streaming all over the place. Now we got to pool our resources. If I have the knowledge to show him how to do that, then I can go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it is what it is. Sign. Yeah, I slapped the mic, bro. Yeah, I slap mics in the morning, man. That's what I do, man. You know what I mean?
Slap that thing.
Hey, Dismos, man. Big shout out to Dismos. He's down in Dominican Republic, chapping in right now. So my boy from the West Coast, Dismos, you know what I mean? From the West. But no, I think that's what it's all about. Like, even when LB was managing me some time ago in my career, all he would do was just go on the internet and find opportunities and find places for me to be performing and this, that, and the third. And that's exactly, and that helped me actually at the end of the day, because there was events that I went to and I performed at because LB had the insight to go find them and then say, all right, Pat, we got to get you in on this show. We got to get you in, or try this or try that. You know what I'm saying? Podge with the crypto, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, big shout out to Germany, man. Germany's tapping in this morning, y'all. Goran is in the building. Big shout out. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. You already know what it is. And yeah, so that's what I'm talking about with the pool and the resources. And that was my take on it. But Podge, I want you to get back to what you were saying about the crypto thing and how we can start to, also benefit people in that realm as well, because a lot of us just have no knowledge of what it is and how it works.
For sure. And just to piggyback off of what you were saying about logos and whatever we can help, this LFX Media logo was designed by Jay Rastic, another one of our LFX Media people.
Yeah.
He put this together years ago, and I've just been holding it down. We have another something that we had to use as different profiles, but you know, we've been holding this down, and we probably got a line. We got a summer line of bucket hats and t-shirts, so be looking out for the LFX Media. But yeah, absolutely, the cryptocurrency. So everyone, well, not everyone, a lot of people are upset, and I can't say everyone's mad at Trump because somebody had to vote him in. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So
Yeah.
the people that are upset that he's in, you have to pay attention that, let's go back to his first administration. He was against crypto. He said Bitcoin is nothing. It's nothing. But
Right.
now he's seeing it in a different light, and he's bringing in the CEO of XRP is going to be the crypto czar as part of the administration. March
For those
4th.
who don't know about XRP, talk about some of the different names, because this is, I think, where the confusion gets in with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like there's XRP, there's
Mhm.
all kind of different names. Like, just shed some light on it real quick, Pod.
Okay, it's funny because I just got a notification. XRP should reach 10,000. That's this is from one of my people that I'm subscribed to on X, which is another thing we got to talk about in this administration, Elon Musk. But so Bitcoin is the big one. You know, Bitcoin is close to $100,000 right now. Now, the Bitcoin actually getting the kinks out of, you know, the decentralization, and they're trying, actually what they were trying to do is move away from the banking system, but it got so big. Now the banking system is, as they move away, the banking system is moving towards crypto. So March 14th, they all have to, and starting with Bank America, they have to accept XRP and digital coins. So with the CEO of XRP being the crypto czar, his coin, which is a Ripple coin, XRP, is finna take off to the moon. So,
And this type of currency, how can it benefit us as a people?
well, as digital currency, the number one thing you want to look at is XRP is worth $2.50 right now. I got in XRP at 61 cents. So
Okay.
I put a small amount in, and it has quadrupled since I put it in. And those moves, now it's not overnight. Now XRP, the same type of climb that Bitcoin did, XRP is doing that climb, and that's why they're saying XRP is going to be the next Bitcoin. It's only at $3 now. Bitcoin is at $100,000 a coin. So you have to look at the newer coins, and you know it's not no type of guarantee.
Right. I was about to say, it's probably just, you know, I mean, the curve of the slope to get to one Bitcoin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that's a challenge within itself. We got to be.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of daily. You have to look at the charts, and there's a certain wave that it does. It does and this is what I want people to understand about investing in crypto or investing in the stock market. You'll make an investment, and then you'll say, "Oh man, my money went down." You know what I'm saying? But what it's doing, it's retracing. That's what it's called, and it gives you a better entry point. So let's say I got in at 60 cents, and I'm gonna get around to how this is going to help us as a people. I got in at 60 cents. It rises up to $3. My money quadruples. But when if it goes back down, that's giving you more opportunities to purchase it at that lower number. I'm sure y'all, well, I'm not
So
positive, but
basically, so you're saying like there is a time to buy and there's a time to sell.
yep. If
Just
you
to
talk,
put it in, just to put it in layman terms for people that don't understand, you know
Mhm.
what that means. Like when the trend of it is on the rise,
right.
when the trend of it is on the decline.
hmm
Okay,
There's higher highs and lower lows. So if you get in at 60 cents as I did, and it rises to $3, you can sell, or you can
oh
wait
yeah,
for it to
real
drop again.
quick.
Go ahead.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's commenting. My man Goldie, what's going on, bro? Shout out to everybody that's giving their information in. And I know Goran, you're over in Germany, and he said at the moment, check this out, Podge. He said
Mhm.
it's 3C. What does that mean?
What did he say?
He said at the moment, if you look at the comment right there, it says in the moment XRP is 3. And I don't know what that symbol I don't even know what that symbol is
Oh,
actually.
I can't even see the chat. Let me see.
Oh, really?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it now. I see
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And then Roz,
$3. That's $3. That's over where he's at.
okay.
That's a dollar sign.
Okay, €3. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said €3. Yep.
That's their dollars. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
There's a difference.
Yeah, big difference. And then he said rise up to 2020 to 2026 up to 80. Wow.
So
That's
so
okay.
here's where it benefits us. Now we're looking at a lot of cutbacks and a lot of things that Trump wants to take away. So you can look at XRP alone as a retirement plan for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be diligent, be disciplined. If you go back to Bitcoin 2005, 2009,
Mhm.
that's when the beginnings of Bitcoin, where you could have got in at $5, you could have got in at $10, you know what I'm saying? And just hold it. So let's say you held it for 15 years. You're
Mhm.
30 years old. When you're 45, what you put in at $3 or $10 is now worth 100,000 per. That's a retirement plan. Now, what people, the mystery of it, people are saying, well, who started Bitcoin? Where's the beginnings of it and all of that? It's a mystery, and it's a lot of hidden codes. But one thing for sure, it has never gone back down to zero since it's came in. So that's one thing you need to understand.
That's a very important point that you just brought up right there. It's never gone back down to zero. So I guess people can take from that, especially us people of color, because we are very, very much so uneducated about
Mhm.
the subject itself. But we can guarantee one thing, that it's not going anywhere and it's here to stay. And not only that, but there's an opportunity.
Absolutely.
There's an
So
opportunity within that. What are some of the other ways, though, guys? What do you think are some of the other ways us as a people can benefit each other besides, building ourselves up financially is definitely one. What are some of the other things? Because we have the distractions of social media. We have the distractions of life that are in front of us right now, and I know everybody sees it. How do we stay level-headed? How do we stay on the course? I mean, if you got any advice, how do you approach life? Tell us from y'all perspective. You know what I mean?
I just think they should have like events that like have like where everybody talk and discuss things to people get aware of things that they're doing in the area. So then that way they'll be aware of like functions and stuff that's going on. So then more people can attend and then they'll learn and then teach another person to do more too. So you know what I mean? But
Right.
people don't stop the stuff that be going on and then wonder why nobody shows up to it.
Right, because you do a lot of traveling throughout, your weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll go back and forth. You don't just stay. That's another thing I was going to tell people. One of the things that got me really far down the road in the business that I'm in is I was not afraid to go anywhere. I was not afraid to go and try to mingle into different communities, understand what the benefits are of that community, and then try to bring it back to where I am. You know what I'm saying? And just let it rub off, and hopefully it rubs off on others. You know what I'm saying? So networking is key. And like he said, if there was more events that kind of like got us on the thought process of, breaking out of those poor habits, because I think that's another thing too we got to talk about is habits as a people. As a people, like, we do have some very, very poor habits. And I think that, and I agree with L, if we have more events that make us aware of these things, not just financially, but for overall, mental health, physical health, all of these things playing a role into like a think tank for people if they really are willing to make a change. And that's something else too. You got to be willing to step up and make a change in your life and do something, good for yourself. And then that can spread out to your community. You know what I mean? So that's just my take. What do you think, Podge?
Absolutely. Just to add to what L said, I'll go back to what I said about politics. It can be a diversion as well. Social media can be a diversion, but we can use that diversion to benefit us. You know what I'm saying? So I've joined a group called GovCon Winners, Government Contracts. It's 25,000 people. It's a Facebook group. So it's Dr. Parks that runs the group. And I was already looking at certifications for government contracts. I'm certified for city contracts. So what I did inside of that group, I put a post up and said, hey, who's in the Houston area? I was
about to say, for those who don't know, Podge is over in the Houston area. LB is in Erie, PA. I'm in Pittsburgh, but yeah, go ahead, Podge. I'm listening.
Without a doubt. So the people responded and they said, hey, what you got going on? I said, we were already doing Zooms because I'm an author. We do a Sunday Zoom called Rico Sundays that we're trying to bring back. We were waiting for football season to get over, so there's no excuses. But right. But this Zoom is aimed at people who are trying to get government contracts and trying to find out where their progress is. And this Sunday will be our first GovCon meeting intro. So yeah, that type of communication and networking, like, hey, where are you at in your journey? How long did it take you to get certified? Do you have any contracts you've done already? So
okay, so Podge, is that going to be on the LFX platform?
It's going to start out as a Zoom.
Okay.
I want to organize it as a Zoom, and I want to get people that are serious and see that they're coming back. And
absolutely.
then we'll add it to the LFX platform. But definitely.
Absolutely. And what we'll do is we'll try to for everybody that's not following us on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, we'll try to put Podge's information in there too, so you guys can stay tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to put it in the chat here. Let me see if I can put your profile in the chat so that way people.
Well, you know what? Just put the link for lfxmedia.live in there. Yep. And there's a contact page. If you want to contact, just hit us on the contact page, because we have a website and a radio station. We own the domain, lfxmedia.live. We own the website. So once you lock in with LFX Media Live, there's a contact page. And if you have any comments or you want to reach out, leave your email or leave your handle, you can do it through there.
Right. No doubt. No doubt. I want to say there it is right there.
There it is.
There it is. And we'll put the link right here in the chat. There we go. Links in the chat. So you guys can check that out. You know what I'm saying? And go here to and like you said, you go to where now, the contact page. Yep, there it is. And you go ahead and leave your information. And information rules the nation. When we connect through emails, SMS is a good way, but a lot of people don't want to give their phone numbers up. But email, there it is right there. There's a page. If you have music you want to send to us, you can connect by giving me your email address, sending me an MP3 or AAC file,
or you just want to connect and do something in the network. That's it right there on our contact page.
Right. And as you can see here, there's a blog, there's a shop. You know what I'm saying? We actually have a shop, and there's a book here. We got, as he said, the hoodies and things of that nature. So you can definitely check all that out when you go to lfxmedia.live. You know what I'm saying? And coming broadcasting right from the heart of Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that everybody stays connected in that capacity. But yes, that's the website. It wouldn't let me post it to Facebook for some odd reason. There's a restriction that they do with that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it is what it is. You guys know.
That's why we keep it simple, Pat.
Right.
LFX Media.
But on the YouTube channel, we definitely are able to put that link up there. So the link is up there on YouTube. If you're watching YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, we just showed you the link right there. And you can go ahead and if you missed it, go ahead and rewind the live, and then you can get tapped in with that and get everything going with that. Well, fellas, I think that was a great half hour of great discussion, and I'd like to continue this back on, you know what I'm saying, because of course we can talk about this a lot more, and I think that it's really, really important. Oh yeah, Simply in the building. What's going on, Simply? You know what I'm saying? Izzo. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, make sure you guys tap in. Simply and I got a new album out right now. The album is called Scotch Bottom. I'll see if I can pull the link up for that. If you could share the link to that, Simply share it in the chat if you can, brother. You know what I'm saying? Share the link to the album one time so we can go ahead and let people know what's going on. Let me see if I can even pull it up real quick before we get out.
While you're doing that, let me mention, if you're interested in XRP, you can download Coinbase and you can convert your money into XRP through there. It's very simple, coinbase.com.
No doubt.
Doubt. That's some good info right there.
Yeah, that's
we got to give him the full instructions, L. You're like, I heard what he said, but where do I start at?
Exactly. They need probably the whole kit. You probably got to have a whole show, give them the whole rundown. They probably gonna get beginning, they can't get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And, right here, this is Simply's album, Scotch Bottom.
Okay.
This is the Scotch Bottom album right here.
Boom shakalaka.
12 tracks on this joint, all produced by J-Pad, the Juggernaut. You know, let's see if we can listen. Let's see if we can listen to something. Let's see. Let's put something on.
Yeah, give him a quick promo.
J-Pad, the Juggernaut. J-Pad, the Juggernaut. J-Pad.
Make sure that shit add up. If not, we got a problem. And they told me if it's problems, my solution is to solve them. I ain't walking everywhere I go. Fuck what they talking. I'm from Hazelwood, better known as Scotch Bottom. Make sure that shit add up. If not, we got a problem. And they told me if it's problems, my solution is to solve them. I ain't walking everywhere I go. Fuck what they talking. I'm from Hazelwood, better known as Scotch Bottom.
The niggas I thought would stay loyal hit me with a change up. Ever since the change up, I treat him like a stranger. I'm not moving with no anger, I'm moving for the paper. Put your life in danger, you'll be doing me a favor. Can't be caught in my emotions, tryna run these bands up. Bought my jeans to fit Glock, make it hard to keep my pants up. I know I make them sick, I'm COVID-19 mixed with cancer. Since day one drip A1 force black and white just like a panda.
Make sure that shit add up. If not, we got a problem. And they told me if it's problems, my solution is to solve them. Night walking everywhere I go. Fuck what they talking. I'm from Hazelwood, better known as Scotch Bottom. Make sure that shit add up. If not, we got a problem. And they told me if it's problems, my solution is to solve them. Night walking everywhere I go. Fuck what they talking. I'm from Hazelwood, better known as Scotch Bottom.
Night Walking on the dance floor, they know I don't dance though. Shorty holding on, knowing I'm too much to handle. If you're not loyal, what you saying, yo? Fuck what you saying, ho. Extra magazines for machines like I'm Rambo. 100 counting in the bando, let it power into a mountain. Throw blue roses in they face when they choose hating as an option. Show up solving every problem, we be steady mobbing. I'm from Hazelwood, better known as Scotch Bottom. Scotch
Make sure
Bottom.
that shit add up. If not, we got a problem. And they told me if it's problems, my solution is to solve them. Like walking everywhere I go. Fuck what they talking. I'm from Hazelwood, better known as Scotch Bottom. Make sure that shit add up. If not, we got a problem. And they told me if it's problems, my solution is to solve them. Like walking everywhere I go. Fuck what they talking. I'm from Hazelwood, better known as Scotch Bottom.
Juggernaut, you already know what it is, man. We still track of the album, Scotch Bottom, is still very soon. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, definitely appreciate y'all tapping in on that one. You know what I'm saying? My man Dismos. We got a project as well coming as well. So stay tuned for Dismos. The album is called NA or non-affiliated. That should be real interesting. We took it back, you know what I'm saying, to the old classic days where the album has skits, it has all kind of different things going on in it. So be on the lookout for that as well. You know what I'm saying? And also in the network as well, Miss Toy's new album is coming on the 26th. You know what I'm saying? So her album is going to be out as well. Make sure you catch us on the Lovely Radio Show Thursday nights. You already know, man. You already know, bro. That's all to the good. That's what we do, man. We on the AM show getting lit every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Until we get it going all the way. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. But yeah, fellas, we're gonna cut out and sign out on them. You know what I'm saying? Any other last words before we get up out of here, guys?
Peace.
You already know. You already know what it is, man. 2 fingers like that, and we out of here, man. Y'all be light, and we'll see y'all Friday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? This is the AM show for Podge LB.